Hi, I'm Gina Gray. I got some good questions from somebody the other day who is really trying to break into this offline consulting business. And she sent in, like I said, some excellent questions that I really want to answer for her today. And I figured it might help you as well in getting started, or if you're considering becoming an offline consultant. So one thing she said was, Gina, I'm afraid I may appear unorganized, unprofessional, or unexperienced when I'm actually at the appointment with the business owner. No need to worry. They have no idea how you should be presenting your information. They have never encountered an offline consultant before, and they have no idea what you should be doing or in what order. For example, this is my briefcase, which, by the way, I was at an appointment last Thursday coming out of a restaurant. My assistant would love to tell you the story, but I'll tell you. I was walking out of the restaurant and literally I got crapped on by a crow. Landed on my hand, and I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's still there. I haven't cleaned it off only because everybody tells me it's good luck. So it is still there. So anyway, this is basically what I carry around with me. So it's not that heavy, although sometimes I do bring my laptop as well. And basically everything is in here. Our email templates, I do show them that we give out to the clients. Also, some of our email opt-in cards that we provide to especially restaurants or people that are collecting the email addresses at the actual physical location. So I show them those. I also show them the report that they get with email marketing every month with their invoice. Some templates I show them of templates that we've done in the past. That's an email template. Also in here, I do have, with my little tabs here, the contracts for website design and for email marketing. Then back, always have your tablet to take your notes and jot down notes too. Back here is where I have the goodies. And just in manila folders, I have documents that I give them to just back up kind of what I've told them and can leave with them if they didn't decide to do that particular service while I was there. So this one, for example, is for email reports, just a little paper I give them on that. Email samples, this kind of gives examples on how good email marketing is, and when they grow it, how big their list can really get, therefore turning into conversions and money for them. Some paperwork on online video, how they should really be doing video, so a little article on that. Also articles on text messaging and how they can utilize that. And this one I really like. It's the one on USP. If they don't have one, the unique selling position. If they don't have one for their business, help them create one. Why they are different from their competitors, why their customers and clients should be doing business with them, and that kind of explains it and helps them, especially if you're building them a website. They really should have a USP. So that's basically it. I always look disorganized because I'm like, okay, what do they want? And I'm just flipping through, and I do have them kind of alphabetized. But so I'm always looking disorganized, but I can get away with it, hence the blonde hair. But so that's basically just what you need, and no, don't worry about being unorganized. Okay, she also wants to know, how do I know if I've closed them? Well, pretty much after you tell them the price, once they say yes, then okay, and shut up. Seriously, don't keep talking once they say, okay, let's do this, and they ask the price. Be quiet while they're writing the check. You wouldn't believe that you can actually blow the deal by talking when they're actually writing the check out. So unless they, you have to discuss the price with them again, or you can tell them, especially if it's a website, you're probably collecting 50% of the website down. So tell them half of whatever price you guys agreed on. If it's maybe email marketing or search engine optimization that you're going to be providing for them, then tell them the total amount and say, listen, I can start this right away, but I do need to secure a check to get started on your site right away. You can show them proof of if they're getting a website within X amount of days, however many days you worked out with them, for getting them their first proof, maybe their logo, their header, the homepage of the website, or if you're doing an email marketing template, which we do, that once they give you the check and you can get started, then you'll have that to them in 3 to 4 days for them to proof. If it needs any revisions, they can send it back to you and you can get that started. But it's really imperative that they get these services done and started as soon as possible, because it will help grow their business. You only present the paperwork to them that pertains to the topic. For example, I just showed you, because she asked, what do I give them? Well, if they're interested in text messaging, give them the information on text messaging to read. If they're interested in email marketing, give them the email marketing documents that you have to read. By the way, I will have these documents that I carry around with me in my membership area. So, but you can also find them online in little case studies, so you can print them off and use them as well. She also wanted to know, do I take notes when I'm at the appointment or have them fill out a questionnaire? Well, the answer to that is do not have them fill out anything other than signing the name on the check and signing the contract. Don't give them work to do. Matter of fact, most of the appointments I go on, they're like, I don't know how to run a computer, I don't know how to do a website, I don't know how to do email. That's when you assure them and say, no, you don't have to do anything but approve stuff. Don't make them work. That's why you're there. You're helping them do things that they don't have the time to do. So you would ask them questions as far as what are they most interested in. Is it bringing in new customers, which means you could do social marketing for them, or getting a website set up for them? Okay, she also asked, do I ask them to show you a few sites they like? Oh, I guess if you're selling them a website, or just create a site and have them see if they like it, and they have up to 3 revisions. Okay, the answer to this is if they already have seen a site in their mind and they wanted to kind of copy that and be in that kind of format, then yes, you can kind of go with that, and whoever you've picked out for a designer, if you're doing it yourself, kind of obviously show him that and say this is kind of where she's leaning. If she doesn't, I would definitely say pull up the next biggest city near you or away from you and use the keyword. If it's a payroll company, if it's a restaurant, if it's a sports bar, if it's a foot doctor, pull up the first page of Google and look at their site, see if she likes any of them and kind of wants it modeled like that. Sometimes it hasn't happened to me, but I've heard it has, and my designer has told me that it happens to him. They don't like the style. I will show my clients that are getting a new website previous sites that we have done, and some of them are just like, no, that's not kind of the style I was looking for, or yes, that's absolutely beautiful. We've got a client actually we're in right now that no, he wants it so simple and so plain, and my designer makes them so bright, very visual sites, and that's not what he's looking for, so we're going to have to go in a totally different direction with this guy. So let them see, let them kind of pick out and show you, and have your designer kind of go that route, what he wants. Yeah, definitely stick to only 3 revisions and make sure that's in your contract, because otherwise they can approve something and go back and a week later and go, you know what, I decided I don't like that. So definitely stick to the 3 revisions and have them sign that contract. Once they approve it, that's it. If they don't like it, they get 3 times to decide if they like it or not. A good question I also received was, how can I help each business, especially those without foot traffic, the ones that most likely need a website, but they're not getting traffic into the business? Do they definitely need email marketing to get them to come back? Are they looking for current customers to come back? Are they looking to gain new customers? Well, it depends what they tell you. If they're looking to gain new clients, then yes, obviously they need a website and they need it search engine optimized. If their other concern is having the people come back to them more often, then yes, you definitely want to start them on email. Make sure the email code that you're using, whether it be through iContact or Aweber, is implemented on their website so people can join their list there. And definitely also at the store that they're capturing the email name so they can get the customers to come back. But like I said, it's up to them. Maybe they want both. That's the best combination you could possibly hope for, is that they want a website, search engine optimized, and they're going to start collecting email addresses. Like I said, with each business, each business is different, and they each have different needs. So you're kind of gonna gauge that by the questions that you ask them while you're there, and what strategy you're going to use and take with that. So basically, like I said, depending on their answer is what you're going to offer them. I was with a client yesterday. They need everything. It's a brand new business. It's a sub shop pizza restaurant. They need a website. They obviously need search engine optimization. They need email marketing. They need text messaging, and they're going to get video because videos are wonderful. So they need right away all 5 things. They can't afford all 5 things, so we're going to start with baby steps and start them with the email marketing first, because they are advertising in print. One of their magazines they're using is working very well. Now they need to capture their information so they can send out their specials later. So I hope this gives you some ideas and helps you get started in offline consulting. I'm Gina Gray.